Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Our usual shout out to our patrons. We appreciate all the tips and support. I hope you guys have been enjoying the exclusive videos that we've been putting out for you. If you're curious about it, go ahead and check the description down below. And if not, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So what is it that we are going to cover for today? Well, we're going to do, this one probably going to be a shorter video similar to the last one we did, and that was of a similar vein. And we're going to cover come out rolls from the don't pass. We covered come out rolls from the do. Now we're going to cover come out rolls from the don't. Things you could do, things that don't make a whole lot of sense, and where the risk is. So for the come out roll, on a don't pass, this is actually the most dangerous part of the entire roll, is right here when the point is off. Because once there is a point, the odds will favor you no matter what. Even the 6 and 8 that are the most likely to roll, you are still a 6-5 favorite to win if you're on the don't pass. It's the come out roll where you're kind of screwed. You have 3 ways that you can just outright win. A 2 or a 3. There's one way to roll a 2. There's 2 ways to roll a 3. A 12, you're a push. A lot of people, it drives dealers nuts, don't understand what this bar 12 means. They think this is the don't pass bar. It's not the don't pass bar. That doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess this is a bar, so it could kind of make a little bit of sense. But why isn't this the pass line bar? It's the don't pass, barring the 12. It bars the 12, which means except the 12. It's kind of like bar none, bar the 12, except the 12. So the 2 and 3 win, the 12, we bar that one, we push it. So that means there's 8 ways for that to be an outright loser and 3 ways for that to be an outright winner. The odds are very much against you on the come out roll. That's where I've seen don't players take the biggest hit. I've seen don't martingale players that lose 4 or 5 times just on the come out roll, so their bet gets way up there. All it takes is a winner, and now their bet's even higher, and then a couple more winner 7s and winner 11s, and they're done. So that right there, the most dangerous spot. The most dangerous spot on the come out roll. So what can I do about it, you're wondering? Well, there's a couple things that you can do. I have seen people, and this is of course stupid, but the do don't that do $1.12. So that they've removed their one way to lose on that. So the way to win, I mean, they don't understand that they're actually losing $1 every single time, but which is actually favors the casino more for them to be betting that $1.12 than it does for them to be not doing anything up there. But with the 12, you don't need to bet the 12 when you're on a come out roll. What you can do to cover yourself are the 11 and the 7. Now, because of the frequency that a 7 rolls, it is kind of difficult to hedge yourself. You basically need just about a third of your bet on the 7 in order to hedge yourself just on the 7. That $3 would pay you $12, so if you lose 10, you would win 2. But if you only did $2, it pays you $8. So you would actually be losing $2. Unless you took this down, then you would get your $10 back. But now on the next roll, you have nothing hedging you. So if you're a hedge type player, you're going to have to do at least $3 right there. And what about the 11? Only going to need $1 there. So you can do $1 on the yo, which means that if a 7 rolls, you get paid $11, so you made $1 profit. It means if an 11 rolls, you're going to get paid $12, so you made $2 profit. To pay for your loss on the don't pass itself. But take a look at that. You have $4 hedging a $10 bet. 40% of your bet needs to go towards a hedge, towards an insurance bet. That's why I'm not a huge fan of hedges. Just take the hit. Take the hit if it happens and keep on going. That's my view of it. But there's also nothing wrong with hedges. I personally don't like to play hedges. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong whatsoever with playing hedges. I'm not saying there is. There isn't. So these can cover your don't pass. In fact, these are the only bets that can cover your don't pass. The thing that I caution you on is be aware of saying 7-11. You can bet a 7-11, but let's say you decide you throw in this $4 and say, I want a $4 7-11. Okay, not a problem. if a 7 rolls, guess how much this gets paid? You're going to get paid $6. You actually lost $4. So you did a partial hedge. Nothing wrong with a partial hedge either. Some people will do that. They do partial hedges so they don't lose as much. Cool, makes sense to me. I'm fine with that. I could get behind that. But if you did 3, 7, 1, 11, now your hedge actually does cover you. If you wanted just to do a straight 7, 11, you have to do, well, even $6 is only going to pay you $9. So you pretty much have to do $8. $8 pays you $12 on the 7. Now, if an 11 rolls, it's going to pay you pretty darn well, but it's going to pay you 56. But if a 7 rolls, it's going to barely cover you. So you need to be aware of the verbiage you're using and how you are betting. Because if you say 7-11, it's evenly splitting the money that you were betting. So now, some of the things I do not recommend for people, and I see this all the time, people that switch to the don't pass still have all the pass line bets stuck in their brain for some unknown reason. So they'll play the don't pass and they'll say, oh, let me get a horn. Okay, well, the 11 makes sense to cover that, but why are you betting the 2, 3, and 12? 2 and 3 you get paid over there, 12 you're push, you're not losing. But it's because to them the horn is just what you're supposed to bet on the pass line because they don't actually understand what it is they're betting. Same thing with a C&E. I'll see people will bet a C&E when they're on the don't pass. And again, the 11 makes total sense to me. Well, why are you betting the crap? Why are you betting the 2, the 3, and the 12 when you get paid on the 2 and 3 and your push on the 12? And again, it's just sheer inertia, just betting what you always bet because you don't actually understand what those bets are. Same thing, 3-way crap. But I actually saw this yesterday. Don't pass with a 3-way crap. And all the dealers looked at each other for a second, kind of this puzzled look on our face. Why? Just why? Just why? So there you go. I know this is a little bit shorter, but there's really not that much going on within the don't pass. So with the don't pass, that is the don't pass on a come out roll, your exposure, odds of winning or losing, especially on that part, and what you can do and what you don't want to do. Hope you guys find this illuminating. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We will catch you guys next time.